Yo, welcome y'all. We are back with day 2 of the round robin for Blitz X Cup top 8. We're here. All 8 teams are still fighting for their spot in top 4. Yesterday we watched Honda. First they played against Void, narrowly defeating them 4-3, and then getting hit pretty hard by Gosu. However, they lost 1-4. That's where we are at so far. Today we're going to be watching Evany. Evany, the King's Return. This is the LF team who has placed top 3 previously. Typically top 8, very consistently top 8 for the past several seasons. So I expect good things from them. They will first be playing against Origin, the defending champs. So this is our first time watching Origin in top 8, as well as Evany, I suppose. And then DFM. So Evany will play Origin, and then DFM will watch both of those. I guess I can really quickly show you again a brief recap of yesterday, and if you weren't here, I suppose is your first time seeing it. But so far for top 8, this is how we're doing. Maybe scroll it in a better way right now. Yep, so Joker currently in the lead, tied with Origin right now. They are 2-0. DFM, Gosu each have 1 win. Pond Avenue, they each have 1 win as well. So all 4 teams in the middle here went 1-1, and then Jaja Void are unfortunately winless as of right now, so they are tied for last. If we see how the sets went, Origin defeated Jaja and Void 4-1, 4-0. Ponda defeated Void, then lost to Gosu. Evany, they lost to Joker and then defeated Jaja. And then DFM, they beat Gosu and lost to Joker. So that's how yesterday went. I streamed the Ponda matches, Droodles streamed the Joker matches, I believe. Today, Ponda is again getting covered, actually, but not by me, but by Droodles. So he's watching Ponda Joker, then Ponda Jaja. So if you guys want to watch Ponda, you go check Droodles out, and I will be following again Evany against Origin, and then DFM. So I hope that y'all are excited for tonight's sets. Yesterday's were really good. I'm hoping today's are going to be just as good, but we will have to see. It's going to be a tough night to beat, of course. There are a couple other things that I wanted to show, and the first one is going to be the Challenges tournament. Actually is starting up tonight. So if I share the screen, we've got the bracket from that. This is the top 16 teams, so the teams that didn't make top 8 but are still in the top 16. So that's 8 teams total. However, only 6 of them registered. We got 1L Rigid Kitten in a double elimination group, and then Geno, JJ, and 7L in a group. There were 2 teams missing. Purple did not sign up, and SLG did not sign up. Neither of these teams were happy with their top 16 placement, and I suppose decided to back out and not even bother competing because they don't care about top 16 tournament. So they are not competing, but the other 6 teams are. I don't know if these groups are getting completed today, but they're at least starting. I believe they're doing at least the first round and the second, but I think the losers side in grand finals might not play. I'm not 100% sure on that. But these are the groups right now. 1L and Geno each have a bye their first match. JJ plays 7L, Rigid plays Kitten. So that is your professionals tournament. But in addition, sorry, that's not professionals, that is challengers. But in addition to that, lower echelon is also starting today. And this one's even more weird. So there's 16 teams that are supposed to sign up to the top 32. However, only 10 of them signed up. So barely over half of them. And since there's supposed to be 4 groups of 4 and there's only 10 teams, that means we've got 4 groups of 2 and 3 teams. So group 1 only has 2 teams. Group 2 has 3, group 3 has 3, and then group 4 only has 2 teams, which is a little bit weird. But unfortunately, when you don't have very many teams signing up for challengers, and that's kind of what you get here. So Hated and Unity, you know, Ewing versus the winner of PT2K Cursed. Redrum versus the winner of Four Kings NCL, and then Tornado X swinging up here. Only one team from each group will make it out, and then I believe it's just going to be like a double elimination style, so it's kind of spread out though, which is really weird. Like, I believe for these groups of 2, there's one set being played today and then one tomorrow, I think. And today's set basically means nothing, so there's almost no use in showing up at all. It's very awkward. So I don't really know exactly how it's gonna work, but just from reading it on the surface level, that's what it looked like to me. But yeah, that's how it's going. For the lower echelon and challengers, I already showed the professionals, so we don't have to show that anymore. In addition, we're doing more giveaways today, y'all. I know you all love your giveaways, your battle passes, and your crates. We're going to be doing more. I forgot to get the crate one started, so let me go ahead and do that right now. Really quick. Giveaway channel, 1 winner, 3 hours. Bang. Okay. So by the time you guys see this, it should be up in my Discord. Go ahead and find the giveaway channel. And yeah, one person is going to win 4 fan containers, because that's how you guys wanted to vote for it. So definitely get yourselves all set up for that. And then again, at the end of each set today, we're going to be doing a Battle Pass giveaway. I did confirm with Tolian this morning it's going to be for the month of July, so Shizumi, you won yesterday. You were concerned if it was June or July. It is July, I have confirmed, because these Battle Passes aren't going to be delivered until after Top 8 ends, which is like the 22nd at the earliest, and then there's going to have the weekend and everything. It's going to take a while, so don't worry, guys. We'll get it to you, but it's going to be a July Battle Pass. Also, welcome everyone in the chat. A lot of people in here. Army Lover, Killer, Crazy, Pure Mopar, Archer. Hold on, we're getting our invites, so I got to get set up. Van Leeroth, what's up? Good to have you. Bunker Hill, Shoto, what's up? Katita, Copenhagen, Voller, and Button. Hello, hello. Hope that you guys are doing good. Let me make sure really quickly if the predictions are set up. Evany and Origin. Okay, perfect. They are. Thank you, mods, for doing that. Means I can focus on getting the scoreboard set up. Origin on the left, on the Evany on the right. So Evany gave me a little bit of a tough time today. Not really their fault. So for logos for the streams, you know, I have like the way that it's set up on my computer, right? I have one file for each team. Normally it's just, you know, one logo per season. It's pretty simple, right? But unfortunately, Evany couldn't really decide on what logo they wanted to use. 3 different people sent me 3 different logos, and it was kind of a bit of a hassle to talk to everybody and figure out what we wanted to use, because Button sent me one, and then Cricket sent me one, and then actually Fatness himself sent me one. He was playing with the Evany team for one of the previous skills, and he was helping out by drawing them a logo. And it was, you know, a little interesting, because this is like, it was literally, I got contacted like a couple hours before the stream was supposed to start. I was away. I was out eating dinner with a friend. He got a new car. He was driving me around in it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so I had very little time to figure all that out, and figure out what logo I was going to use, and everyone was kind of, you know, giving me a different answer. It was a bit of a headache, but we got it figured out. There's one logo that I'm using for the thumbnails and probably for the future streams, but for today they had another logo that they wanted me to use, and that's fine. I do enjoy giving teams the ability to, you know, be creative with their logos and to express themselves how they want. Even if I don't always, you know, think it's great. We've got a Weeb logo today, guys, from Evany, but you know, it's fine, right? If a team wants to, you know, be creative and draw their own logo, who am I to tell them that they can't use it, right? You know, I'm here to showcase these teams. So we've got this logo here for Evany. This is not the logo that's on the thumbnail, but it's the one that I'm going to be using for the stream. I thought the thumbnail logo was much better for the thumbnail overall. It's made by Cricket, who's the normal graphic designer for the 11 Evany group, and he always does a really good job with his work because he's very talented. But unfortunately, you know, it was a bit of a mess figuring it out, but we're all good here. So put up with the Weeb logo for today, and all the Weebs in the chat, you guys are probably pretty happy about it, so W for y'all. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that. That was a very fun situation today for me to deal with, but we're good now. I think we have an agreement set up. I think everyone's happy, or at least most people are happy. Unfortunately, this is not Fatness's logo, and he wanted to get his used today, but he's not on the team, and the team kind of overruled it. But we'll figure it out, guys. Maybe it'll be used in the future. Who knows? I'll keep it hidden for now, and maybe if they want to show it, they can. Anyway, we've got Evany versus Origin. I don't really think Origin needs an introduction. Evany, I think I mentioned before, this is the clan tag that Elev is choosing to use this season. Elev is a top 8 team very consistently. They placed as high as 3rd in one of the recent tournaments. I believe it was Stellar Cup, but I don't remember 100%. I don't think it was Blitz Masters Resistance. I think it was Stellar Cup. But they're a good team. They've got good players. A lot of them are returning. Although they do change usernames a lot, so you might not recognize some of these names, but a lot of players are returning. We do have a couple new ones as well. Origin, on the other hand, of course, they don't need much introduction, but it is worth saying, although they are the defending champs, they've got a very different roster from last season. Only 4 of the 10 players from last season are still on the team. They've got a lot of new people, so they're to prove themselves. Of course, they're doing really well so far. They tied for first through the top 8 qualifier. I think they're a little bit lower than Joker on the win rate, but still undefeated, prove your skill stage, undefeated so far in in the professionals round robin. And so yeah, we are excited to see how they do. We're going to go ahead and roll the map intro for Mayan. I didn't check the maps ahead of time, but let's start with the map intro for Mayan. And here we are, y'all. This is Origin versus Evany, game number 1. Best of 7, as all of the sets in top 8 are going to be. And I didn't check the maps ahead of time, but we'll go ahead and look right at this lineup. We've got a very interesting one to start off from Origin, using a tank that no other teams have used so far in this quantity in top 8, or really in the tournament in general. Have not seen 50B spam from any teams at all, but Origin's going straight for it. 3 of them crossing right through the middle here. Not putting any opening shots into Evany, but they're going to try to rush down Mr. Galvanized Square Steel here in the VK72, but Ranger taking lots of hits on the other side. Dizzy's taking big damage himself, but they're going to go for the triple clip immediately onto Galvanized Square Steel, get the quick kill. They're still down on the hit points, but they are up on a tank. Group still has a few shells, which he will put into Cricket. Steve and Dizzy are reloading, though. Was Ranger able to get himself out of the situation? He was, so he's doing just fine right now. The rest of Evany is grouped up pretty nicely, but not going to be easy for them to push onto any kills. And they've hung another tank out to dry. Mr. Eco-Friendly Wood Veneers is alone against 350Bs. And Origin still manages to pick up another kill on the other side of the map, despite not having any, tank advantage over there at all. They only have 4 tanks over there. Evany had 5, but they lost one anyway. Origin's brawling skills are showing, and despite the fact that they bled out a little bit in the early game, they're able to hold it nicely. And since their tanks, the 113 GFTs, are up top nicely, it's very difficult for Evany to push up into them without exposing to Ventium or Ranger, so it's a bit of a tricky position here. Mormon firing his gun will allow Ranger to go for a bit of a push here. Of course, Mormon will go for the reactive armor to try to ease that, but he's going to get double tapped here. Ranger and Rax. Origin, of course, gets the kill on Mothra in the center as well. There goes Juan Carlos. We might start off with a 7-0 to lead this set. I was expecting it to be competitive, given how, Evany's normally pretty solid. Evany / Elev, pretty solid team, but unfortunately this first game not quite going for them. Cricket decides to put one more shell in, not going to worry about getting the kill on Ranger, because I wasn't going to be able to get around that rock quick enough. And Origin's going to start off this set with a 7-0. clearly the triple 50B did work for them. They got quick pickup in their spawn, and then they actually found that Rhino as well. I didn't really go over Evany's roster at all. They had a VK, a Rhino, 2 113s, 2 I7s, and an STB. Origin kept it simple, 50Bs, 113 GFTs, and 1 Batchat. But yeah, that game was over too quickly for me to really go over the lineups at all. Those 50B rushes seem to be what Origin is cooking today. They got them readied up again here. This is not something that we've seen any other team run so far. And it's hard to say if it's because the 50Bs are the secret meta that happened to be better than the 113 GFT spam, or if it's just because Origin's just much better of a team than Evany, and they've just got the cohesion that no matter what tanks they're running, it's going to be good for them. So hard to say what it is right now, but I am interested to see how 50Bs are used in the future. Tomorrow we're going to be watching Origin versus Joker, and if Origin uses 50Bs against Joker, then we'll know for sure, you know, if it works against a highly skilled team like Joker versus, you know, like a top 8 team like Evany, you know, maybe that will be the way to decide whether or not the 50B passes the test. Yeah, they're going to keep using them here, 4 of them now this time, a Batchat, 2 113s, and then Evany running a vast assortment of tanks. They've got, of course, their 113s, but STB, Batchat, Yagi 160 TP, 4 other, you know, random spread tanks. You don't see the Yag or the 60 TP very much, if at all, in the current meta, so we'll see how it gets used. But until then, I suppose we will wait for the last few seconds of the countdown, and game 2 will get started. I will check up on the chat, making sure things aren't going too crazy down here. It's good to see you, Kaiser, Inky. Anyone else? No new names. Crazy, hello. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Stream's a little bit quieter today than it was yesterday. You know, everyone's super excited with the kickoff of top 8, but today seems to be a little bit more low-key at the start, which I definitely do not mind at all. Is Origin going to be doing the same center rush on the city side? Not really city, but the temple side. It looks like they're splitting the 50Bs a little bit here, so a couple to the center again, but then a couple towards the BC area. Evany, not easy to say what they're doing right now. They're kind of spreading their tanks pretty heavily. They're medium, originally going for the C side, then backing away. Batchat not even spotting it. Origin will get the quick cap lead. Evany seems to be more worried about trapping base A, but Origin's not really here. Will Eco-Friendly get the spot off here? Doesn't. That little tiny, you know, edge there kind of blocking the spotting lane, and so we will see the cap begin. Where's the Batchat? There it is. I was trying to click on it. Able to cross out into the open. Looks like Origin is at least trying to blind fire it. Now, interestingly, Origin does have a couple of 50Bs lined up here. So if they wanted to go for something crazy, they could try to see if they could get a double clip off on whatever is resetting, whatever is capping base A. But, you know, he has support. It might not be the smartest idea to do that blind. Either way, Origin has the cap lead, and they don't have to do anything at all right now. Ranger's going to be doing a little bit of spotting over on this bridge, making sure that, you know, Evany's not rotating back into C. And then the rest of Origin are pretty nicely spread out throughout the map. A couple near A, a couple near B. The tanks are pretty mobile for Origin, so they would be ready to collapse it no matter where Evany decides to go, and they are going to have to push something. They've already got A, so they could either push through A, they could try to sneak a tank into B, which Mothra is kind of in position to do, but that's definitely a large risk when A, you know, or I shouldn't say A because it's going to confuse y'all for the bases, but first of all, you know, base B is a difficult capture because once you get in, you're kind of like stuck like a fish in a barrel, right? Everyone can just look down in on you. Very difficult to get yourself out of that situation. Second of all, there are 4 50Bs in the enemy and you haven't spotted a single one of them. You do not know where they are, and it might not be the wisest idea to drive somewhere like that where you don't know if you're about to get quadruple clipped. So taking B would be a risk, but at the same time taking C could be a risk. Ooh, looks like Korra's sneaking a nice shot into... Sorry, Mothra's sneaking a shot into Korra. It's the first shot of the game. One of the 50Bs being spotted. Korra went for a little bit of a peek in that bush, but 50B's camo rating is absolutely awful, and he gets spotted through the bush anyway. So good shot for Mothra. Didn't see if Mothra got lit. Probably did. But that does give a little bit of info to both teams. Maybe Evany realizing that Origin is lined up there. Right now things are still pretty chill. Caps are reaching 600. This is a 5 cap map. Ticks up by 5. Most of the 3 base maps are like that, where it ticks up by 5, but there are the occasional maps that have 3 bases, but they only tick up by 3, which is a little bit weird, makes them a lot slower. But I think there are a couple maps that are like that. I don't remember which ones they are, though, off the top of my head. Anyway, looking for any movement here. Evany's still not really doing anything at all. They've got their less armored tanks in their own spawn, kind of deciding if they want to go wrap around to C, but they did Ranger would easily be able to spot them, and Origin could react accordingly, even though they don't have the most tanks set up in the area. But Evany seems to be rotating towards the A side with their 3-1-13 GFTs. Now that the bases reach 800, it seems like they might want to make a play here. They will find Ventium in the center if they go for it. Now they're going to be putting Mothra into B. We will proxy Steven. So Evany knows that there is a tank there, but are they going to push through the center as well? They're going to trap the center here for Korra and Ventium decide to push, and here we go. Getting double tapped, triple tapped, including Mothra, but now the 50Bs are going to be able to unload. Ventium's already taken the damage. He can back out. Dizzy getting nuked, though. So does Mothra. Evany is executing their push here. Korra's taken a lot of damage. 1664. Huge HE shot from the 113 GFT. Reactive doesn't do a thing about it. And despite Mothra dying, he was able to grab the B base. And Evany does have hit points here. If they're able to just hold on to the caps, maybe get a kill on Ventium, they should be able to get the win. They get the kill on Korra, they get the kill on Ventium. They are able to force the points to 1,000, putting themselves on the scoreboard here. A very sneaky trap there in the center. Ventium took a ton of damage, ended up getting triple nukes there. And those 50Bs, you know, while they do have a nice clip to unload, they're extremely soft, easy to HE, and you know, they got reactive armor, which is supposed to negate damage, but then you realize that HE is not affected by that, and so those 50Bs died extremely quickly, and that gave Evany enough points to take that cap lead away from Origin. So really nicely executed there from Evany. Starting to get a little bit scary. Origin did have a good setup going, but really well done there. And that kind of does show the weakness of the 50B. While it definitely has its strengths, which you could see in Game 1 when they got the quick nuke off, the durability is a concern. And it definitely showed in that second game. We'll move on to Black Goldville, and it seems like the 50Bs are going away for Origin, not running any of them this time around. If Steven switches, which it's not clear if Steven will switch. Kami is running up in an MLE. Maybe he's going to play an MLE? Don't know. Evany's rocking a simple lineup. Tanks that we're seeing very commonly in competitive. You know, Bad Chats, 113 GFT, IS-7, and VK-90, which is the most common Russian heavy being used right now, along with the VK-72, which Origin does run one. Hard to say which one's being used more. I'd actually say maybe the VK-72 a little bit more, but very similar. I'm a fan of both of those tanks. But as you guys might have seen in the 4-year anniversary stream that I did, the VK-90 beats the VK-72 in a one-on-one if you're really good. But both tanks are very similar, of course. They're there for the durability. Anyway, we are here for games 3 and 4 on Black Goldville. And here's game number 3. We're tied up 1-1. Right before the transition happened, I said the VK-7290 very similar. That's not actually true at all. VK90 is for extra durability and for a more reliable gun. VK72's got that nice alpha damage though and bullying capabilities, but a little bit less durable because of the sides. But anyway, going as to game number 3 here, both of VKs are actually lined up in the same exact spot for each team, in the center for a little bit of B pressure. Origin has several tanks lined up in B area. Cora actually sneaking a shot into Juan Carlos. Evany is not set up to hit Group Cora or anyone else on the side though, and Origin will be able to sneak into base C undetected. However, Evany's already taken A. They've got the cap lead here. Mr. Eco-Friendly Wood Veneers has grabbed the base. He's going to be sitting in a bit of a spotting position here. And Origin will take initiative to grab B as well. Does Evany have a setup here? Juan Carlos is backed up pretty far because of the pressure from Cora. And Evany is going to give up the cap lead here. Steven getting lit, but able to grab the base just in time here. And so now Origin is very nicely set up in the C side. Again, they've got a bit of a fortress going. Ranger going to be used probably for spotting on the side. No, maybe he's rotating all the way back actually. Maybe seeing if he can challenge the other side. See, it makes sense for me to Origin put the light tank in a position to get vision and allow time for them to react, while keeping the rest of their forces maybe a little bit further away on the other side. That way, Evany either runs into the fortress of tanks or runs into the light tank and gives Origin's fortress time to relocate. But regardless, you know, Origin knows exactly what they're doing. They've got a good setup. Evany is doing some quick rotations already. They're not wasting any time. They're getting set up on the A side into the enemy spawn a little bit, while keeping 2 of their 4 box tanks all the way back here towards C, maybe to try to sneak a base grab when the pressure starts to form. Right now, looks like Cora taking a hit. Mothra might try to sneak in a second there. Mormon G potentially third. There's another one into Cora. Mothra getting lit for it. Great shot. And Cora's on half HP, a little bit over that. The Mormon G getting lit will take the hit himself. Can't really put any pressure into Group there, who is sitting nicely in a position to cover B. But some more bleeds are occurring. Both teams are taking hits. Origin getting... Actually, Ranger was blind fired there, so great blind fire from whoever shot that one. Maybe Juan Carlos. The caps are already at 800 plus for Origin, so if he needs to make a move, they're going to do so here. But Rax is in a very nice position. Hauled down. Iran to Israel. Gets full health ammo racked. Origin catching a bit of a lucky break there. Juan Carlos will step in B, but it's already 950 points here for Origin. They get that kill quickly. Dizzy should pick it up. 985, 990. And Origin going to take this one. Lost my voice there for a second. That ammo rack hurt a lot. Iran was in the IS-7. Whereas normally we're seeing the 113 GFTs get ammo rack, but actually it was Iran who got it ammo rack there. I think that was full HP. Didn't see it on the camera. I was more focused on the push in the corner. But man, yeah, that hurts. I didn't react to that too much either, but that's huge. Evany was trying to push in last second to stop the bases, but they were not able to do so. An unfortunate 0 damage game there for that IS-7, who was unable to utilize the tank at all because of RNG. So Origin will take game 3 here. Sets going back and forth so far. We'll see if Evany can tie it up a second time. But Origin aren't messing around with their 50B experiments anymore. They're doing the tried and true, you know, Chinese takeout box strats, of which they have at least 4 readied up for this next game. Evany will continue to run theirs. Same tank composition, slightly different numbers. Adding an IS-7, removing a 113 GFT. And we'll see what Origin picks, but... Yes, sir. Welcome everyone else in the chat. We've got Caro, Rolando, Timothy, Leandro. Good to have y'all in here. Riri's in here. Uh-oh. I think when I said Riri, my iPhone thought I said Siri and started saying something. I don't know. That's funny. So Dylan McCary, what's up? Winter Fox. Good to have y'all in here. Can't scroll too far, but y'all are enjoying. We've got a good amount of people in the stream. Twitch and YouTube pretty equal right now in terms of views. Very nice. Here we are, y'all. Game 4. Origin Evany. Let's get it. And here we are. Evany mostly to A again this time. Juan Carlos maybe for a bit of a reset position, not necessarily aggressing into B. Ranger with a central spotting location. Pretty commonly used in pubs. He'll light Juan Carlos, he'll get lit in return. Will eco-friendly try to see if he can get a sneaky nuke in on Ranger? No, he spots all of the 113 GFTs from Origin. Sorry, 4 of the 5. I didn't realize there were 5 of them. Spots 4 of the 5 from Origin, all in the caves. Evany knows exactly what's going on, and they're immediately rotating out. Eco-friendly is dipping. Iran and Mothra taking central territory here, although Ventium will spot Iran. Does he have a sneaky shot? No, nothing right now. Mothra in the center as well. And it seems like they know that someone's in that bush. It's going to be group. I don't know if he spotted Iran, but not sure. Origin is grabbing A. What's Ranger doing? Ranger looks like he's got shots into Iran. Sneaks all 3 in. Very good clip there. Some good free damage. You might as well take it. Eco-friendly will grab C. And Huang grabbing B for Team Origin. So they are going to have 2 bases. So good early spotting there from Eco-friendly. Does tell Evany that Origin's pretty much all lined up there. They don't really have any good resets on B. And so they can take these 2 bases without much issue. However, holding them's a different story. Origin is completely rotating back. And again, Ranger's getting some nice early bleeds here. Putting nearly 2 full clips in there. Missed that second shot onto Mothra, but 5 for 6, 83% accuracy. That's pretty good, especially from distance against heavy tanks frontally and sideways. You know, IS-7's side armor is very troll. Everyone knows that. But Evany's continuing to get bled here. They've only put in 600, 700 damage in a group there. But they've taken several thousand in return. And Origin are now leading on the HP despite running 5 triangles, which typically have much less HP than heavies. They're going to step quickly into C. Is Evany going to respond by taking A? We'll see. Eco-friendly is putting some shots in. We'll see if he gets spotted here. Ranger is lurking. Cora takes a hit. And since Cora takes a hit, that means Origin knows that Evany's hanging back here. They're going to try to see if they can push out Eco-friendly while taking B. If Eco goes for shots here, he's definitely going to get spotted by group. He's way too close. And now things have flipped. Origin is set up in the BC area. Evany has A. And the caps are going to be in favor of Origin. They're going to go for nukes on Juan Carlos. That's 2 big hits. Dizzy taking a couple as well. But Juan's going to die, potentially to Steven here with this next shot. Does he line it up? Looking for it. Doesn't hit it. He goes for somewhere else. Cora's going to get this kill. Juan is going to pass. They're into Israel in the middle. Probably going to be the next to fall. He puts 1 more into group. You've got to stop the bases, unfortunately. Origin going to be able to get the kill there. Evany going to crawl in, but it's a little bit too late for that. They've already lost their IS-7. Now Origin has time to rotate their guns to a new target, whether it's Mormonji, Galvanized, someone else. Origin is very nicely lined up in the center here. Group should have another shot onto Mormon. Ventium as well. Nukes are going in. Evany do pick up the kill in Cora, but it's 850 cap points here. And Evany are still not stopping B, and there's no one anywhere near C. Looking at the minimap here, nobody's there. And so unfortunately, Evany is going to lose this one as well. Galvanized about to die. Steven, not entirely clear to me if he's going to get picked. Will Cricket have it? Doesn't have it. It's a little bit too late, and Origin win this one on caps as well. 3-1 lead for Origin as we move to our next map. Sip Shizumi, gonna steal your battle pass. Please do not enter again. Sip Monclesi, who won the first game. You can see the scoreboard. There was not a set before this, if that's what you're asking. This is the first set of the day. What's up, MJ? B-Man. GG's there from Ranger. Getting those early bleeds is really nice. Ranger playing very well so far this set. But we're moving on to Canal. I'm excited to see Canal. My favorite competitive map to watch. Although, you know, sometimes teams don't love playing on Canal because of how campy it is. But I always think it's a really interesting map to watch because there's a lot of different ways to accomplish the same general principles that, you know, Canal games tend to go by. It's usually a team capping A, B, and then the team from CD pushing in, trying to break the fortress. So it's all about figuring ways that you can set up fortress and ways that you can dismantle it. Obviously not every game goes that way, but generally that's how a majority of them go. So I always find it very interesting to see, you know, how many different creative ways you can fight on this map particularly. It looks like Evany's taking a very non-standard tank this time around with a 132-1. Never seen that tank in comp before. That's definitely a first out of any season, I'm fairly confident, on the NA server. So I am impressed by that pick. Curious to see why it's being used instead of a Bat Chat for that extra V range or a T100 for the extra camo, but I mean, I suppose we're about to find out. T95E6 for Origin is the most crazy tank there. Everything else is pretty standard. I suppose an IS-4 as well, which is not the most common tank, but anyway, let's roll the Canal in. Here is game number 5, potentially the last one if Origin close it out. Curious to see where the 132-1's going. He's going for a quick decap. Origin set up on B, and Group's actually going to be crossing directly into A, going to get there unspotted as well. Origin trying to get a quick nuke on Mr. Mormonji there, but we're not able to pull the trigger fast enough. Steven dropping down very early in the IS-4, going for some real estate grabbing. Origin is pretty nicely set up on the AB side already. They've got base B. They're resetting C as well. Juan Carlos has taken a good amount of damage. Ranger going for resets, Rax, Dizzy, and actually Ventia might have shots from all the way back there as well. Eco-Friendly might take a hit, actually. Yes, does take big hits there. That is painful for Evany. They are down 3,500 HP in the opening minute of this game. Look at the sneaky position from Cora as well. He's got shots potentially on Eco if he drops down spotted. He's not. Well, that's a tough start for Evany. They only have one base. We're not able to grab C. Iran taking another big hit here. Good spotting from Cora in this sneaky position, allowing Ventium to put in those shots. He's in a power position that not a lot of people know about. You've got really good shots into C. You've got shots onto that area if people decide to peek up. Even a little bit onto the crossing into A if you're particularly lucky and catch them at one of the moments where they're in between buildings, but this is a great position to be in, and you don't have to drive very far to find it. And Evany is kind of in shambles right now, guys. It's, 2 minutes in, they're down 4,000 HP. They're down a cap entirely. Their light tank is a one-shot for pretty much every single tank on the other team, and the only tank he's not a one-shot for, he could get high-rolled for. Rax almost blind killing him, nonetheless. I mean, he needs to make something happen here. Cora's in a sneaky position. Eco's putting shots in. But look at Mothra. Mothra's in an interesting spot himself. He's trying to take real estate. Ventia might be able to put shots in. He's lit himself. And what is Mothra doing on his pilgrimage? What is occurring? He's just getting right into the enemy spawn, but he has zero cover. There is nobody from Evany that can cover him at all, except for Iran to Israel, who's not particularly in the best, tank to do so, right? 132-1, a tank that doesn't have much of a gun, doesn't have much pen. It's a very awkward tank to be using to cover Mothra. He's the only one to do so. It seems like Origin's not really worried about him right now, to be honest, though. Like, what can he do from back there? I guess he can spot them all. But Evany knows where Origin is. They just have to crack the fortress. How are you going to do it when you're down nearly 4,000 HP at this point? Very tricky. IS-7's on half HP. Batchat's a one-shot. Iran's on 1,200. He's a two-tap. Mothra's going for sneaky stuff into Mr. Ventium right here. Actually, Ventium has been bled to half HP himself, but that's not an easy target for Evany. He's on the complete other side of the map. Ventium's the last tank that they're going to be able to get a quick pick on. Cora covering as well. It's 800 points now for Origin. Evany driving their half HP IS-7 through the middle. He's just going to get jumped by double VKs here. Origin just double jumps VKs onto him and it's fine, right? No, Dizzy's looking elsewhere. They're going to go for nukes on Galvanized. Mormon G. Interesting. So Juan was a distraction. Origin not taking the bait, though. They're just going to look at the tanks in the crossing here. If Mormon G gets picked off, that's basically game. He's taking more shots. Down he goes. Eco-friendly gets picked as well. Mothra's still alive back there, and Israel will try to help out, but it might be a little bit too late. And yep, Origin are going to take that one. They are going to complete the set here 4-1. We're not going to be seeing any tiebreakers in this first set here. I was hoping to see it a little more competitive, but Origin's still strong, guys. Origin is still a strong team. They're messing around a little bit with the 50Bs, doing a little bit of experimentation, you know. But when they locked in, had no problems dismantling Evany. This last game in particular, very good job of getting the early bleeds, and really Evany had no options left but to, you know, throw whatever they had at Origin. But of course it bounced right off. And so that's that, guys. Origin win the first set here against Evany. They are undefeated. They go 3-1. Evany drops to 1-2. And let me go ahead and refresh the website, see if any of the other sets are over. The only other sets that would be over would be 4-0s, of which it's entirely possible that there are some. But even the 4-0s could have had longer games than this. And in fact, no, this is actually the first set to be done. Unfortunate. Not the best pick for me today. There were other games that I think could have been closer. I think Void Gosu would be closer. I think Jaja DFM would be closer. But I want to showcase different teams throughout this first, you know, stage of top 8, right? Once it gets closer and all the other games, you know, they're super important, you know. It's good to get some variety going. We've got 2 streamers, right? Droodles can have his share of streaming good matches as well. He's got Panda Joker and then Panda Jaja, which I think those will be good sets. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the first set of this day completed. So we'll go ahead and get our giveaway started, y'all. The keyword is going to be Origin. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all set up. The keyword is Origin. You just got to type Origin in to be entered for giving away a July Battle Pass, y'all. Battle Pass plus license combo. Those are together now. For the month of July. If you've already won a Battle Pass, please don't enter again. I'm going to re-roll it if you win. And also make sure that you're following me. I'm only going to give the win to a follower. So if you're not following, I'm going to re-roll it. I have already done that once in the PYS stage, so make sure that y'all are following. Anyway, you guys go ahead and type Origin. That is the keyword. We're going to get right into some other stuff. I need to really quickly check. Pafalupi wanted me to show a replay of one of yesterday's games. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Give me one sec to pull it up. And he wanted me to see this. This is a game between Joker and Evany, so this is yesterday. And he wanted me to watch Lightronics. Effie is the tank being focused on right now. I don't think I can switch to Lightronics, unfortunately. So I can only really see what Paffy sees, unless I go into free cam. But free cam doesn't really show very much. So I guess we'll see what happens to Lightronics here. I haven't seen it. And I don't know when it's supposed to be. If it's the opening, if it's later on. Oh no, it's Juan Carlos getting nuked? No, he doesn't get nuked. What's happening to Lightronics there? Oh, he's already dead. Ammo racked? No, he wasn't even ammo racked. He just got nuked. Let's watch that again. Oh my god. Paffy, you're very toxic for wanting to redeem a replay just to see Lightronics get nuked in the opening 30 seconds. Alright. Let's watch that again. One sec, y'all. Not very easy to focus on that. Just the way that replays are set up is kind of wacky. Fatness in the chat. What's up, Fatness? Dropping by to say hello. It's good to see you, Fatness. Welcome to the stream, man. Unfortunately, you have turned up as Evany has suffered a defeat at the hands of Origin, but it's good to have you in here. Let's make you blue. Welcome to the stream, man. Okay, let's rewatch that. So it looks like, spoiler alert, Joke ended up winning the game. But I want to see that nuke again. Thanks, Paffy, for the redeem. Okay. So let's see if we can try to keep a better eye on Mr. Lightronics here, who's being cyberbullied by his teammate to get exposed on the 34 stream. If I use right click, I can control the camera, so let's do that. Kind of bugs out when he scopes in. It's fine. When he scopes in, so it's bugging. I can't watch it. But there you go, 1217. Yeah, that's pain. Unfortunate. Things happen though. You know, they've got 2 light tanks, IS-7 or 113 GFTs. Nukes can definitely happen, and that seems to be what Evany was playing for. But props to Joker for winning this game. Let's watch it from Paffy's perspective. You redeemed the replay. I may as well show the entire thing, right? You can get your channel points out of it. But very nice, Paffy. Thank you for sharing. Interesting that despite Evany getting that early nuke, they're not applying any pressure, and they actually let Joker get the A cap. Maybe they were only playing for the nuke and they have nothing else set up to defend A or anything else. That's 3 tanks lit. Juan Carlos was the tank that drove through the middle. I don't remember what HP he was on, but he's probably set up somewhere around B. No, he could be anywhere at this point. He's a bad chat. What am I saying? Make sure you guys are spelling Origin correct. Case doesn't matter though. Obviously, Driddle spectated this game yesterday. He had a bird's eye view. He'd be able to analyze what's going on better. We can only see this from Paffy's perspective. He gets lit up top, means there's probably a light tank spotting. I can't do like the minimap zoom in thing, but there's a sneaky little spot. Actually, maybe I'll fly over to it. We're in free cam. Right here is a sneaky little spot that you can use to light tanks without getting lit very easily yourself. But he could also be back here in this bush. He could be up here. Not likely back here because I don't think Paffy peeked up high enough for that, but actually he probably did. There's a chance he's back here too, but there's a light tank somewhere around here. Anyway, I don't like free camming during replays because for some reason it removes the UI, which I think is a little bit wacky. I feel like it should be like an option, not something that's automatically done. Things are trying to get some spots. Was not a bat shadow, it was a 113 GFT. Maybe, oh, Juan Carlos could have spotted him, actually. I didn't even think about that. I guess he didn't move at all. I thought he could be anywhere. But he's still there, so that's good info. He's probably the tank that spotted him anyway. Now, Joker might make a play there. I see a heavy tank on the minimap who's in that area. Can't tell if it's Kami or Steely. No, it's not Steely. Steely's an NSTV. It's got to be Kami. And the VK-90 could try to make a play there, but it's risky because Evany could definitely have tanks lined up where Pathy is on the other side. We've already seen one 113 GFT there. Yeah, there we go. Exactly what I was thinking. So very risky to push there. Evany just going for straight push though. Mothra getting nuked. And Cricket staying forward enough to put a shot out, so Evany's not going to bail this one. I like the initiative from Evany. They're pushing their advantage of having an extra tank, but they do lose Mothra quickly. Bouncing shots on Pathy. He's still alive. Took some time to get that pick. Now we can look to other tanks, right? Yes. It's kind of bugging out a little bit. But looks like maybe an overextension by Juan Carlos? He's got cover from his teammates. Where are they? One's a one-shot. I can't look at where Panzer's looking, unfortunately. The replays are bugging for me right now. But they do get 2 picks there. Now they're a tank up. When you're 113 GFT, your only weakness is tanks that can get around you. And tanks have gotten around him. So Joker, do bring it back. I like the initiative from Evany. You know, you want to push your advantage when you're up a tank, potentially. There is, of course, also the option of, you know, trying to force Joker to push you. But they didn't have a cap at all. Evany did not have a cap. So they couldn't really force Joker to push, because at the end of the day, Joker was going to win the game if no teams did anything. So they tried something, but Joker, of course, you know, they're a good team for a reason. They're going to hold on to that, no problem. Well, a little problem, I suppose, but... You know, Joker's Joker. They're good. They're good at the tank game. Although you didn't need me to tell you that. 34, you're super quiet? Am I quiet, guys? My audio settings look the same to me. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Giving you guys my luck, W. We'll let the giveaway go until the set is about to begin, and then we'll roll it. Like, maybe when I get my invite, we'll roll it. Yeah. So Joker, good job pulling the win off there. And Half Loopy, thank you for showcasing this great replay. A little bit of a breakdown from my perspective as a spectator for one team. We've still got like 20 minutes until the next set starts. Next set, by the way, mods is going to be Evany versus DFM. That's going to start at 10 o'clock Eastern. 10:04 Eastern, actually. 10:04 plus 3 minutes of delay. So the giveaway should be set, or the prediction should be set to end at 10:07 Eastern. So there you guys go. Mods. Also, hello to Outlaw MWO. Greetings from Belgium. Awesome. That's super cool. Belgium. That's very far. Yeah, let's go ahead and play some games. Let me look at my missions. So I'm pretty close to getting the K2 here. Let's see what my dailies are. Maybe we can start on them at least. I'd like to, maybe I'll do a little bit more dailies after the stream. But I would like to start them. So, tracking tanks, destroying tanks, winning 3 games in a row. Encounter. I think Gravity's Encounter. Yeah, let's just play. You just play Gravity. I'll play like a grill or something and then just spam HE at people's tracks and we'll have a good time. Sounds enjoyable. Got my cooldown boosters on. Guys, if you're in the Twitch chat, make sure to type in the word Origin to be entered into a Battle Pass giveaway for the month of July. I'm going to be doing the giveaway now, and then there's going to be one at the end of the stream as well after the second set. So if you don't win this one, don't worry, there's another chance to enter. And of course, also at the same time, in my Discord, there's a giveaway for 4 fan containers. So if you guys want fan containers, join my Discord, find the giveaway channel, and enter there. Let's see if we can maybe get a sneaky track here into somebody. No. It's not really easy to predict tracks at long range. I'd like to get a little bit closer range, and admittedly, maybe I shouldn't be using the grill for this. This might not be the best idea given my objective. We're seeing a bit of a launch here from Sheridan, but we bounce our shot. Lamau, yeah. Rest in piss. Yeah, we don't really have shots here, unfortunately. We're losing 2 tanks full HP. We haven't dealt a single hit point of damage to them, other than that TL7, I suppose. And our tanks are just dying here. This is Jover. Maybe we just have to focus on trying to do damage. I think we had to do damage and counter. So let's focus on that, perhaps. Maybe messing the YAG up a little bit will be good for keeping ours alive. My standard B is pushing pretty heavily. My tank was rocking back and forth for some reason. Doesn't normally rock nearly as much as that, so it was a little awkward. Let me sneak something in here. Tank is rocking a ton. So much. YAG's still full HP. This is winnable. I'm peeking. And my tank is rocking just so much. Maybe it's this cover on the ground that's causing it to rock. I don't know. There's a shot. It's a 132-1. Am I lit? Yes, I'm lit. Takes one there. That's tough. Alright, we're falling back. There's their Sheridan. He's gonna cause a bit of a problem in terms of spotting. Yep. Yeah, VK-72 misses him, which sucks. But I can't aim into him in time. Maybe we can sneak the... Didn't pull the trigger. He's dead. Let's just play for the win here. We just play for the win. Tracks are a second priority right now. What lit me there? 113? No, the 132-1. Now I should not be lit. No matter what I do. For a lower plate shot. Hey, we broke a track. Mission, you know, progress. Mission progress. Yeah, needs help. You're on full HP. Let's just tell him that. This man's on full HP and he's asking for some SOS. You're the last tank on the team that needs it. There are tanks on 400, 300, 700. This man's on 2700. Okay. Let me sneak something in now. Well, HE that guy just to mess him up. We're not penning him at this distance. Good shot into that guy, and he's dead. That's big. Okay, we'll pre-aim this. Nice shots. Grill F off. He's mad. Let's call him that. Then what are you? I love feeding the trolls sometimes. I love feeding the trolls. It's fun. This goofy game. Looking for a little bit of HE. Womp womp. Well said. We will go for the troll. Alright. Can we get a tracking shot though? Probably not. Nope. GG. We take those. Welcome to the stream. Random, Zatak, Rachel, Fawad, welcome. Tank rocks a lot more front of Crush Car. Yeah, that's what it seemed. I guess I wasn't paying attention there. Maybe I should play... No, I'm going to keep playing Gorilla. I want to play for wins. If I can get 3 wins in a row, that'd be huge. Should have the RVR Sweatlord. Is he in here? Oh, you're talking about me and the leopard. Yeah. Why do I have 6 messages on Discord? Okay, we're good. That is immortalized, nice. Well, it was already on Droodle's stream, right? But now it's on mine as well, I suppose. Alright, this is a good map. I like this map and this tank. Plenty of cover, I'm not really worried about getting nuked out in the open. I will sit right here. Unfortunately, this guy driving in the middle could get me nuked out in the open. He's gonna spot me, yep. He's just gonna go for some immediate juice. I think we hit that. That leopard to pull forward again. Bye. Now, unfortunately, they are pushing pretty hard into our spawn. I am taking hits. But, ooh, engine broken. I thought that was a track. That would have been really nice. Yag's rushing in. He looks to the side. Put one into him. Good. Mouse is still sniping. Track crit, not track broken. We finished a mission. Not get that track. We got another salty player. People are mad in this game mode, huh? Can't elevate my gun high enough. You're gonna try to land on me. You get the track? No, couldn't depress my gun. Tough. Everyone gets one kill on our team. Nice. Team posture check. Oh, I gotta sit up, don't I? I'm already set up pretty well, but thank you for the reminder. Curious, you're in here. Welcome. Pulsated. Sagor. Back tank. Welcome, y'all. One of TC's mod friends. Yeah, gotcha. That's cool. I love raiding TC. He's always great. He's very active, too. He's a very reliable person for me to raid. So yeah, welcome. On the set, yes, Origin. And then next set is Evany versus DFM. Alright, if we win this, then we get the mission for winning 3 in a row. So I'm going to focus on the win more than the tracks. I don't think I got any tracking shots last game. That's fine. That is fine. I'm going to play right around this ridge here. Unfortunately, this guy's kind of teleporting. Yeah, a little difficult to predict that one. Usually in like the first 30 seconds or so, there's a lot of teleporting going on. Oh no, our Sheridan's probably cooked. He's not having a great game. Well, that's our leopard, actually. Both leopard and Sheridan are cooked. Had that shot, wasn't reloaded. That hits, nice. Sheridan's dead. Oh boy. This is gonna be a tricky one, guys. This is gonna be a tricky one. They got a mouse. I'm lit. Oh no, yeah, our meds are just killing themselves, bro. Also making it difficult for me to help them. Landing in a spot that I can shoot them. This leopard backside over there. And we're losing our 183 as well. Oh no. Guys, we might not win. No, we're not winning this one. It's a 7v3 in a minute and a half. Granted, I haven't done much. But I would expect my teams to survive a little bit longer than this. It's not over yet, I suppose. Go for a shot when we have it. Now we're spotted. Our 183 is dead. Yeah, unfortunate. Wanted to get 3 wins in a row, but that's not happening. He gets that nice shot. I mean, that was not blind, actually. Never mind. Try to go for that. Shot it anywhere near I wanted it to. And it's cooked. Yeah. Unfortunate. Wanted to get 3 wins in a row, but not today. At least not now. We have gotten some missions, though. You just need to get 3 kills and I'll have 200. How many more do I need? Either 5. If I get 1 kill, I can get a kill. I'll run the leopard and steal a kill or something. Let's do that. Alright. And then after this, we'll be getting our invite for the set. So we're going to do our giveaway. So last chance, guys. At the end of this battle, I'm rolling the giveaway. Type in the word Origin. O-R-I-G-I-N. Caps doesn't matter. Has to be in the Twitch chat, though, to win. So make sure you're typing... Look at this guy. He's teleporting. It's impossible to put a shot into him in the early game. And he's flying like that. It's almost like a force field. It's kind of crazy, actually. Maybe the 268 will shoot him. But he's already launched himself. There we go. And he's going to go all the way back to the other side of the map. He's already hit the red line. We can hit him again. Imagine. Leopard's a really nice tank for shooting people out of the sky because of its shell velocity. You barely have to lead. It's nice, but we're losing tanks. Again. Losing them very quickly. What is this Yag trying to... Why are you doing that? Not sure what he's cooking there. Somehow the Sheridan's still alive, despite all the gooberisms he's been doing. Maybe you can play keep up with him. No, he's gone. The 62, nothing. Oh no, now I'm stuck in the air. Chief Cozy seems to be chatting a lot. Don't know what he's saying though. We're gonna lose this one too. That feels bad, but at least we got our kill. We finished the mission. Try to bring it back. Get this. Don't know where that went. Get the kill. This guy's still talking in the chat about I don't know what. It's winnable. I'm bouncing shots off of rears though. That's not good. And what are my other teammates doing? It's not clear to me what they're doing exactly. There we go. I'm taking that. One of my teammates for that guy? It's fine. Oh no, now I'm stuck against this guy. No, 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 no! Let's fucking go. This guy's still missing me. Maybe we can get our track shot in now. Not quite. Hurts. There's our track. Nice. Holy cow. What is this game, bro? He hits it. Now for me. No, I threw. No, we hit these though. We hit these, right? No. Okay, Fosh missed. And there we go. How did we win that? I don't know. But our game is starting in 3 minutes, so I need to hustle. I was sweating for it. Okay, we're rolling the giveaway now. Okay, let's accept our invite. How much damage was that, first of all? 6.4. Yeah, nice. That was a good one. I'll give a thumbs up to this guy. Anyway, I gotta go ahead and get set up for this, so... How much time do we have? Like 2 minutes? Yeah, barely joined in time. Let me switch to a better tank. Evany on the left, DFM on the right. That was a bit of a mess. Okay, rolling the giveaway. The winner is going to be... Timbo! Timbo, congrats on winning the Battle Pass. Just making sure that you are followed. You are following. Very smart. Following us at 28 minutes ago. And MWO, thank you for the follow as well. So congrats. Timbo, I'm going to need you to send me your username, ID, and server. So if you can get those for me, DM them to me on Discord. If you put them in the Twitch chat, they're going to get lost. So DM me on Discord, and we'll get you a Battle Pass for July. So congrats on that. Anyway, we got 1 minute until this next game here, guys. That Gravity game is a little bit long. I was hoping it wasn't going to be, but, you know, we got the win in the end. And yeah, so that's that. We've got Evany rocking no light tanks here in Fort Despair, which is actually not that surprising. DFM also rocking no light tanks. We'll go over the lineups maybe after the battle starts. But in terms of how these teams are doing, shoot, I should probably have looked at the set records. You know, let's refresh that really quickly. I don't know how DFM did in their most recent match, but they were 1-1 yesterday. Let's see. Don't have a whole lot of time to look at it. But ooh, DFM lost their set, so they are now 1-3. So no, they're 1-2. They're 1-2. They lost to Jaja in a tiebreaker set. Ooh, that could have been a good one to watch. Dang. Anyway, let's introduce Fort Despair and we'll talk more. Well, here we are, Evany DFM on Fort Despair. Didn't really get a whole lot of time to talk about this match, but yeah, DFM just lost. So they are 1-2. Evany is also 1-2, so they're tied on the record. We'll take a look at all the other teams in a minute, but here we are on Fort Despair. Map where you don't see a lot of light tank play. Neither team are running one. Evany's more committed towards C. DFM more so towards A. They've got 2 113 GFTs in the corner, 4 of them total. They're running a Badger in the middle. This is not a tank that you see too often, but Badger's not a bad tank at all. Great armor, solid gun, and actually the mobility is not too bad anymore either. He's doing a little bit of random shooting around here, it seems. Maybe trying to knock those trees down? Yep, that's what he's doing, knocking the trees down. Maybe for bushes for A to be grabbed, but DFM will go for the B base. However, Evany has already grabbed C. They will have the cap lead here. What a wonderful day in a common heavy tank spotting position here on this side of the map. He's going to try and prevent DFM from pushing through the corner. He's also being backed up by Button in the Rhino. The tanks are shooting each other. Looks like Atomic Fartman spotted, so is Galvanized. Each of them take hits, but ooh, sneaky position from Gloria there. Galvanized is in a bit of a pickle here. Watei still not spotted in the middle, maybe trying to go for another shot on Galvanized there, but that's risky. But Evany is moving forward into the corner, and I don't think he realizes that there is 3 tanks here. 2 are now spotted. Wonderful Day is going to keep driving forward. Watei is now lit, Fartman in the middle. Wonderful Day is realizing he's pushing into many tanks here. He's going to take lots of damage, but HER is getting nuked in the center as well. Sorry, nuked on the outside as Galvanized gets nuked in the center. He's going to try to stop B. Gloria stopping C. DFM is going to have the cap lead here. Galvanized going to go down in the middle. But it looks like we're seeing a play turning onto Chikai here in the center. Kujis, Button, Mothra are all going to be here to nuke him. Chikai does pick up the kill, but he is likely to go down to Mothra in the back. Kujis, though, pretty low himself. He's stepping on the B base. DFM have cleared out. What a wonderful day. We pushed into A little bit preemptively. Now they're going to find Iran. Cricket's going to try to support getting kill on Me Bully You. He's doing his best to hide here. Will Iran be able to get the kill? No, Me Bully does get the reload there. So DFM is looking very good on the caps. They're looking good on the tanks. They do lose Bully finally, but HP is looking good for them as well. They can get kills on Kujis and Button, which Watei is going to try to do. He's got plenty of HP. Down goes Kujis. Button will get the kill on Atomic? No, he's going to back up and Atomic's going to have that easy rear of the tank exposed while the turret's still hiding, so good pickup there. DFM are going to take game 1 quite cleanly. Cricket trying to hold back 411 HE's RSR. Gonna miss the shot though, and it's a 2v5. You can't expect much. Down goes Mothra. DFM stopping B as well because it was definitely necessary. And Cricket will go down in just a moment here. We're going to see DFM taking game 1. Tough day for Evany so far. It was very hopeful that they were going to try to bring it back today against DFM, but so far game 1 not in their favor. Now, instead of looking at the game results here, let's go ahead and show how all the sets went for this tournament so far. So I'm going to go right into sharing my screen. And 2 or 3 has completed. Origin defeated Evany, we watched. Gosu Void went to tiebreaker. Gosu narrowly winning that one. Jaja DFM went to tiebreaker. Both of the tiebreaker games were unfortunately not streamed. It was the 4-1s that were streamed. Ponda did beat Joker, though. That's an upset. So Droodles getting to watch Ponda beat Joker. That's actually really exciting. Ponda had a tough loss yesterday to Gosu and narrowly beating Void, but they stomped Joker 4-1. Who expected that? Not me. That's insane. So Ponda having a good day. And again, Droodles did stream that, so I'm going to have to check that VOD out at some point. But right now, Origin's playing Gosu, and he's playing DFM as we're watching. Void Joker, and then Jaja Ponda. So that's tough. Very tough start for them. Yikes, man. That's tough. Anyways, we'll go ahead back into the training room view. Oh, we're in the wrong thing here. DFM are up 1-0. Didn't really get a whole lot of time to break that one down, unfortunately, because again, I was so rushed from the pub game, which is my fault. I should not have done that. But the interesting Badger in the center was kind of crazy. Evany pushed into the A corner a little bit preemptively with 1 tank, and he just kind of got isolated. Galvanized also kind of got himself bled out a lot in the middle. And DFM were just able to clean that one up pretty easily. We'll see what happens here for game number 2, though. Slightly different tanks, although DFM does keep the Badger. They seem to like that pick. They keep the 777 as well, a tank that you don't commonly see in competitive. It's a good tank, it's just not a comp tank typically. Keeping the Rhino as well, very similar lineup. It's almost identical, if not already identical, completely. Didn't take exact count of the tanks that DFM had last game. I think they had more 113 GFTs. And Evany, they're running a concept this game. I don't think they had one last game. No, I think it was actually Evany that had the Rhino, but now it's Evany. Okay. So slightly confusing myself here, but anyway, we are going to move on to game 2. Evany need to claw it back, y'all. They are desperate for a win here. You don't want to be going 1-3 out of your first 2 days, because that's more than half the set's over. Evany has triple 113 GFT set up to try to maybe nuke something from DFM in the A corner, but they're not going to find any easy nukes. They will put a couple into Mothra. So DFM will put a couple into Mothra, actually. They've got 4 tanks in the corner, which is a mismatch here. And if DM's smart, they push this. It looks like they are pushing it. Chikai looking a little bit to the side. But Evany's going for a central push here with double VK72s. Gloria's being bled out pretty heavily, but so is Cricket down on this side. It's hard to keep watch of both things at the same time. We'll try to keep it up like this. Gloria gets picked. Cricket will fall to Chikai and HE in a second, but HE's taking a lot of damage, and Iran actually picks up the kill quicker. DFM's push is actually not doing too hot here. They lost HE. They lost Gloria. They finally get the pick on Mothra and Cricket, though. So they will have the ISO on Iran. But Evany has won the center here. Kills on Watea and Gloria. Looking back here, Iran should fall. He does pick up the kill. Button, Kujis holding the middle with Galvanized, taking the one-on-one against Atomic. Galvanized not going for a face hug, which is something that the VK72 usually does quite well, instead trying to maybe trade alpha damage, but not driving forward. A bit of a mistake as he gets shot in the rear by Me Bully You and Foilove. Atomic should be able to reload for this kill if he can pen it, though. He does pen it. Your top 8 player, you should be penning shots most of the time. And that little outplay in the end might be enough to give it to DFM there. Wonderful Day trying to sneak a kill on Atomic, but doesn't have enough HE alpha to do it. And the rest of DFM is pushing in on Kujis here, who will fall. Atomic getting the kill there. Some really good endgame play from Atomic. Very nicely done. DFM will take the 2-0 lead here on Fort Despair after games 1 and 2 are completed. This time around, DFM had a good push. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but Evany took even longer to clean up the center, and of course the maybe misplay there from Galvanized, not pushing forward and allowing himself to get shot in the rear by 2 tanks. Pushing forward also would have been useful, because if he phase hugged Atomic and pushed him backwards, would have pushed him right into the gun of What a Wonderful Day. So that might have been the better play there in the endgame, could have given them a tank advantage and a fighting chance, but DFM still had a good amount of hit points to chew through, so it's hard to say if that would have done much or not. Bully U on top of 3.9, having a good game there. And 2-0 lead for DFM. What did I just do? I accidentally just switched the sides. What did I just do? No, I reset the scores. Pressed the wrong button, guys. Here we are. 2-0. What does it mean pressing the wrong buttons today? Yesterday I pressed the ending screen button. But we're going to be moving on to Ghost Factory as our next map here. Excited to see this one. Back in the day, when I played a little bit of scrims with the Avengers team, we ran a lot of 113 GFTs on this map before it became the real meta. It was the same balance patch for the most part, so the tank was pretty much the same, but people hadn't really started spamming it yet. But we did run a bunch on this map. I think it was 3 of them, as well as 3 VK72s. And it worked pretty well. DFM's actually got a pretty similar lineup to that. Evany, they're running more concepts again. Interesting, 2 of them. Taking Button out, though. He's in the center now. But both sides running an STB, interestingly. It's a good hold down tank. Maybe they're both going to try to take some A corner? Hard to say. They both have a bat chat as well, so they're not alone. I mean, I guess we're about to find out. I'm analyzing the lineup so much in the early game here, but it doesn't really matter until we see the game start up. Here's Ghost Fact. Alright, and here we are. I forgot to do something. I forgot to mod Pickle. That's my fault. I thought I did that. Done. I was supposed to add a mod to my stream last night. By the way, shout out to Boring Pickle for being my newest stream moderator. But I forgot to actually add him here on Twitch. I just did it on Discord, so oopsie there. Anyway, focusing on the game now. Apologies, I should not have done that now. Could have missed something important, and I kind of did. DFM is set up towards D. Evany is set up towards D. We're seeing immediate nukes on Foilov. Chikai and Mothra opposing each other in the corner. Cricket, who's taking a shot, is grabbing D. Wonderful Day did spot Bully U. He's been spotted out there, now taking a huge shot, 700 from Bully. Are they going to keep trying to grab A? They already have bases C and D, so it might not be necessary. DFM's going to counter push into Cricket, though. Foilov missing his shot. Mormon G, Eco-Friendly, and Mothra all have support here, though. Will they be able to keep Cricket alive? He's a 2-tap to Glory and Foilov, and since Eco-Friendly and Mothra are both up top, it's going to be hard to do that. Instead, they're going to go for the kill on Chikai. Gloria will die here. Sorry, not Gloria. I meant to say Cricket will die here. Gloria going to try to stop D. Give the cap lead back to DFM. But Foilov is falling. What a Wonderful Day might have some snipes here on Gloria or Foilov, which would be big kills. Somewhere Iran is dying. Iran is actually losing a bit of a 2v1 here to Watea and me Bully You. Missing that last shot as well. That's not good, but Foilov is picked off. Somehow Glory is still alive in the center, and Eco-Friendly getting absolutely nuked by Atomic, who's doing a really good job of supporting his teammates here. Galvanized will go for the kill on Gloria, though. Need to hit this. Does so. It's a 4v4 right now. DFM is in the HP lead right now, but it's pretty close. Bully, you might go for the ram kill on Eco-Friendly. That would be sneaky. Watea will sneak the kill, actually. What a Wonderful Day is going to put the clip into him instead. Actually, not able to hit that last shot. He's trying to get out of the way of me Bully You. Get the kill on Atomic. There we go. Good use of the shell, but unfortunately, Wonderful Day will fall to Watei in a minute. So let's see what Mothra can cook up. He's trying to get into the side of HE RSR here. Does sneak it in, but me Bully You with very good support. And Watei does pick up Wonderful Day. And Galvanize just left alone with full HP against 3 tanks. Is going to get triple tapped? No. Barely sneaking the kill on me Bully You. So hopes are not over for Evany, but this is going to be a great challenge. He has to win a 2v1 with one of them being a light tank who can literally just sit behind him and do whatever he wants. And Evany's down on the caps, so it's going to be extremely difficult for him to clutch this one up. And we might see DFM go up 3-0 here. HERSR, Watei tapping him out. And yeah, 3-0 lead for DFM. Evany's having a rough day today, guys. Losing the set to Origin, although, I mean, of course, Origin is Origin, right? They're a great team. But Evany needs to be winning these games against similarly skilled opponents. And they're down 3-0. This is going to be tricky for them. I've seen comebacks bigger than this before. Evany can still do it. They're not out of it. As long as this training room is still open, they have a chance of winning. But it's getting tough, and they need to change something here. DFM's looking very clean today in the second set. What's up, though? Can I time out James? Yo, James is not here right now, I think. What's up, Duck, by the way? Yeah, I don't think James is here, unfortunately. But it would be mean. But welcome to the stream. Are you down to hop after the stream, Mr. Duck? Because I am down. I would like to play. But anyway, let's focus on this game here, this fourth and potentially final game. If DFM can complete this sweep, they're running 2 light tanks this time. T100 Batchat. No STBs on either team. Evany will pick the Rhino again. Throwback to the previous map. But it's getting real, guys. Evany is on their last leg. Going 1-3 in the first 4 sets is very difficult. You're not going to qualify to top 2. That's immediately the case. You're not qualifying for top 2. But are you going to be able to qualify for the, you know, top 6 knockout tournament? That's going to be the question. We'll see how it goes, y'all. Game number 4. Evany, this is do or die for them. Huge stakes for Evany. Timbo, thank you for sending me your username and ID. I will write you right on down for that battle pass in July. That'll come at the end of top 8. I don't know when, but sometime at the end of top 8. This time, Evany more committing towards the BD side. Double VK72, triple triangle, a Rhino Batchat. Chikai going very aggressive for DFM towards A. Low profile light tank, it makes sense why he's using this tank to grab A. Actually spots Cricket as well. Doesn't get lit himself, but decides to drive away anyway, thinking that maybe Evany has more tanks over here. Evany, in fact, does have one more tank over there. Mothra, who was not detected. That was enough for Chikai to run. Mothra has taken a hit. DFM is extremely aggressive in the center here. Gloria trying to sneak another shot in. Forlev has run away. Me Bully You, the tank, who did put their initial shot into Mothra. I mean, he's going to try to hold this corner here, but they're not going to be able to grab this space. It's not easy to do from the south spawn. Granted, it's not really that easy to do from the north spawn either, but the T100 is pretty low profile. Makes it a lot easier for DFM to do so. Evany's just trying to defend B with their double VK72. Watei will step D. This will give DFM the cap lead. That's scary for Evany, y'all. This is do or die for them. What is their play here? They're keeping Mothra by A. They're rotating back. Cricket, Eco. Iran's backing up, but I would imagine they want him to help push A here in a minute. Wonderful Day is covering Mothra in case people try to 2v1 him. It's possible. Foilev and Bully are still over there. But DFM are still spread right now. They're going to try to take A. Mothra and Wonderful Day doubling it. DFM don't have anything set up, so we are going to see the caps at 2 each. However, DFM still has that lead. So Evany will need to make a play. What is the play for them? Is it D? That's where they've got their triangle set up. Watea is lit. And he's pretty safe. I mean, he's not going to get nuked on the crossing until he crosses in front of Galvanized and Mormon G. But he's going to stay there. He's got plenty of support from his teammates here. We've got HERSR in a sneaky position to get some nukes on, but he's more looking towards the center right now. Watea's been lit. And as soon as Eco and Iran get lit, yeah, HE does turn. Good. But Iran's stepping D now. He's going to sit in there. Don't know if he's going to steal the base or just try to step on it long enough for Evany to take the lead, but Watea does get double tapped there, and Cricket gets the kill. So great job there from Evany. They execute, and getting that kill gives them the cap lead. Bases A and D are traded, but that nice kill on Watea, that's a clean tank lead. They're up about 2,000 HP and a tank, and the bases right now as well, although Cricket has found himself in a bit of a pickle. Atomic, Foilov, Me Bully, all in the center. Chikai and Mothra have identified each other as well, although Light Tank's not going to easily be able to break into a heavy. Wonderful Day is covering, but DFM needs to push somewhere. They're down on the bases. It's about to reach 800 in a moment, and they are going for Mothra. They found Mothra. He's not covered enough. Foilov and Bully are just going to go right across. He's going to get nuked hard. How does Evany respond? HE, Gloria, Fartman, they're not easy targets here. Mothra does get picked. And just like that, Evany have hung a tank out as well. Wonderful Day has managed to get himself away, but Atomic is going to be the target here for DFM. Sorry, for Evany. But now Eco-Friendly is in a bit of a sneaky situation as well. He's going to stop the C base, and the caps are starting to tick, so DFM needs to do something about it. Atomic Fartman does die. Bully, you getting nuked as well? I didn't see that on camera. Gloria taking another hit from Veneers, but missing the shot in return. Nevy's actually looking pretty good here. They are up 2 tanks. They're up 3,000 HP, 2,500. They will lose eco-friendly Veneers, but they stop the C-base long enough for at 930 points. DFM needs to stop B and D. Chikai may go for base D here, but even now, Evany's got a tank lead. They'll pick up Foilov. That's 968 points for them. And it's not entirely clear how DFM can stop this from happening. They're sitting on B, they're sitting on D. So 980 points, but if Evany just goes for a push on one of them, or gets a kill, they'll take the lead. HERSR is low. Can they get the kill? They do get the kill. Evany's alive. Evany has survived the sweep. It's not over, though. They still have to win 2 more games just to force the tiebreaker. Stream delay? Yeah, there's stream delay. Sorry, Duck. Tournaments are all like that. Ping me on Discord. You got it, boss. I'm down. Mormon on top at 3.6. Nice game there. Although, really, the winning play was, of course, the early nuke on Watea. Even though Wonderful Day also did 0 in the bat chat. Both bat chats doing donuts here. They were not the winning factor, though, for either team. But guys, we've still got a set ahead of us. Evany needs to win both games on Hellas, which is possible, right? Sometimes a team is really good on a particular map, and it's very doable to just sweep on a map. That's what DFM did in the first 2 games, of course, on Fort Despair. That's their map. Evany could be cooking something on Hellas. They've got a concept. Concept hasn't usually been too successful for this team, I won't lie. But they believe in the concept. DFM's running one as well, so you can't really blame the tank if there's one on each team. A 60 TP as well. No light tank. No light tank for Evany. This makes me think... I don't know, actually, because Evany could do anything, I guess. Having a light tank on Hellas can be difficult because a lot of brawls tend to occur on this map. And light tanks, of course, struggle with the brawlers, and there's not usually a whole lot of space for light tanks to run around on this map. Unless, you know, the whole fight's on one side and you can try to sneak B or A. But that's not often the case. DFM is going to keep the bat chat, which, I mean, I don't think the light tank's a bad play, but I'm starting to understand why Evany's not running one. They will keep an STB though. Anyway, let's introduce Hellas here. Alright, game number 5. DFM spread. Evany's somewhat spread, but mostly C. Iran's going to go for a quick A cap. He's going to oppose Atomic. They'll trade shots here. No, Iran missing his, but Gloria's here to help out. Could put in a second shot on Iran. No. DFM is going to grab B, no problem. And Wonderful Day trying to sneak a C grab, but getting HE'd there by Me Bully. He's got a great turret, but it is a medium at the end of the day. HE is going to damage it quite a bit. Concept going to take a stab at it. He's lit, though. Forlove with an HE, Chikai with a side shot. Bully you. Going to go for another HE. No, he's looking elsewhere. And Evany have been staved off of C. DFM has the base lead, and they're going to go up by over 80 points at this point. And so they're going to take the lead. Things are already tricky for Evany. They're down 1,000 HP. What are they to do? They've got many tanks lined up in this corner here, but Cricket and Mormon G did get lit. DFM knows they're here. Which, by the way, I didn't notice. DFM's again running that Badger, and the tank's got pretty good pen. So it will be able to pen that 113 GFT hull down most likely. Evany might try to see if they can go back for a grab, but they're not doing that. What is the play here if you're Evany? You have to do something. The cap points are only growing in difference. Over 160 point lead now for DFM. That's 2 kill lead. What is Evany to do? DFM's got a very spread lineup, but big nuke into Mothra, that's an extra 900 damage. They tried C again, but if it didn't work in the first minute, why would it work in the second minute? Not sure. This is not a very rotational setup that DFM has. Not that much of a rotational map either, to be honest with you. So Evany's setup is very tricky right now. They're now down 1500 HP. And now they're going to take a stab at grabbing base A, potentially. Will Chikai be able to spot that? Yes. Very easily, actually. And there is Iran lit. But he doesn't step into A. He's going to drive through, see if he can buy some positioning for Evany so that they can put another tank in there. Iran, is he going to go for a direct B grab? Yes, he is. Spots Chikai. Spots Atomic. He's getting HE'd, but that's not really a big deal from a concept. It's a very low caliber gun. But while this is going on, you know, he's stopping the bases from growing even further. It's a 300 point lead for DFM, by the way. DFM setting up on C. They know Mothra's low. They don't know if he's moved at all. He's got support from Mormon G and Cricket, but that's not going to stop DFM from rolling over and getting the kill. So if I'm Evany, do I care about having those tanks there? Not sure. Evany does grab A and B, so the points will start to get better in their favor. But DFM's ready to push the center here. Chikai is getting ready with his clipping boost here, and he's just going to go right in on Mothra. Has the rear, but if Mothra drives forward at all, Foilov has a shot. Can Evany punish Chikai for this aggression, though? No, Cricket misses the shot. And Mothra gets picked up. That's a tank lead now for Evany. Tank lead for DFM. Although the hit points aren't nearly as bad as they were before, but DFM's nicely set up in C. And Mormon G and Cricket don't have any support. DFM just pulls up here. Could cause big problems, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They've got that reactive armor. They're going to go for Mormon G and Cricket. Foilov coming from behind, but Wonderful Day, Galvanized are not ready to support. Sneaky play from Me Bully, you stopping from the push from Galvanized. And DFM's going to be able to pick up this kill as well. So what is the play here? If you're Iran, no, Iran's getting nuked by Atomic and Gloria and Chikai. So Evany's losing on both sides of the map here. I think DFM's got this. They're at 900 cap points just about. They pick up the kill on Gloria here, but now Atomic's in a 2v1. Galvanized has to try to sneak the kill on Foil, but he's reloading. And what a wonderful day. Can only sit back and watch. He's in an SDB. What's he able to do? HERSR should pick up the kill with an HE here. No, doesn't go for it. And unfortunately, it seems that Evany is going to lose both sets today 4-1. Down goes Eco. And the other two tanks don't have a chance to die. 1,000 points are reached. DFM will take it 4-1. Yeah, rough day for Evany. They fall to 1-3 in top 8. They had another shot at life after winning that last game on Ghost Fact, but unfortunately this was not enough for them. They go down Mothra with a very tough game there, trying to grab C a couple times, got nuked on both of them, and was not able to get useful at all. Well played from DFM though, they managed the resources extremely well on Hellas. Hellas is kind of another resource management map, similar to Middleburg in a way, but not. But that's tricky, man. That's tricky. Let's take a look and see how the other groups are doing right now in the tournament. Let's actually, you know what? Let's take a quick look at Challengers first and see how things went for Challengers. That would be fun. Looks like Kitten beat Rigid. Then 1L beat Kitten. So that's the games that have played so far today. I don't know if this is getting played today. I don't think it is. 7L beat JJ, and then Geno beat 7L. So Geno just find themselves in Grands. 1L finds themselves in Grands. So same thing happens for both groups. So that is what happened for Challengers. Let's check out lower echelon. I think only 1 or 2 sets have been played for each group. It's not clear to me. Looks like Group 1, yeah, only 1 set gets played today. Tornado wins against X-Wing. No problem for them. Group 2, 4 Kings beats Nuclear. Red Room beats 4 Kings. Group 3, Cursed beats PT2K. Ewing beats Cursed. Okay, so there's been 0 upsets at all for any of these groups. And then for this last one, Hated 3 over Unity. Yeah, these sets aren't too competitive. Usually at the lower end like this, there's a big difference between the teams that play top 32. Like, the difference between Hated and PT2K is pretty big. Hated's a former top 4 clan. Granted, they've not been top 4 anytime recently, but versus PT2K, you know, very big difference in the top 32 skill. Once it gets to top 16, it's somewhat competitive a little bit. Top 8, there's like a big difference between Joker Origin and everyone else, but as you can see, Joker lost a set today, so yeah, top 8 very competitive. Anyway, let's check out the rest of Professionals, see if any other sets have been completed. Actually, looks like most of them have. Okay, so there were several 4-0s in this one, so it wasn't going to be easy to find the best set here. What I'm really bummed out about is I was actually thinking about streaming Jaja today, and it seems like they had the longest set against this group, and then the longest set in this group as well. I was thinking about streaming them. I chose Evany, as I haven't seen them at all this season, and I have seen Jaja. But, unfortunately, not the most competitive sets on this stream today. Gosu 4-0... Sorry, Origin 4-0's Gosu. Joker 4-0's Void, who are now 0-4, putting them in dead last, unfortunately, for top 8, which is something I was somewhat surprised to see. They had very good chances of beating pretty much any team on this list. I could see them having a surprise upset against anyone outside of maybe Joker and Origin, but they have lost to every team. And you need to be winning sets against the teams that are very similar in skill level to you. Like Ponda, they've taken a set off of before. You have to win that. Against Gosu, a similar skill clan, you have to win that. They do have Joker and Origin already under their belt, so they don't have to worry about that. There is a chance that they can go 3-0 against Jaja, Evany, and DFM, but it's going to be tricky, of course. Boy's going to really have to clutch up hard, but then again, they already clutched up in the previous skill stage, so who knows, they could do it again. So DFM 2-2. Gosu's 2-2. Honda is 2-0-1. We haven't seen their result. We haven't seen Jaja's result. Evany 1-3. Joker 3-1. And then Origin undefeated. So interestingly enough, normally we see these two teams are the only ones that can beat each other, but Joker did drop the set, so Origin is winning. We are going to watch these guys play tomorrow, so that is exciting. Now I'm set up to watch Origin twice, but I might change it because this set, Void Jaja, is pretty important, so I might try to see if I can catch this as well. Go for a mismatch here. But yeah, that's the state of the tournament right now. I should probably have started the giveaway earlier because I would like to end the stream at some point. There's not much else to watch. So what I'm going to do is this, guys. Let me refresh the giveaway page. It is screen. The keyword is going to be the winning team, so that's DFM. Type in DFM. I'm going to put it in the chat here as well. Type DFM to enter giveaway. I'm just going to put it in there. Just so you guys can start it ahead of time, but it is on the screen now. I'll play a couple games and then roll it, so type DFM to enter the giveaway. Play a couple games. Also, thank you to follows from No Name, Charles, and Ramiro. Welcome to all of you. By the way, guys, this giveaway is for a Battle Pass for July. So if you want to win a July Battle Pass, type in it DFM into the Twitch chat. Doesn't work on YouTube, it's Twitch only. Apologies for that, but it is what it is. What other stuff do I need here? I need 300 more points for the K2. What 3 missions can I do? I can still go for tracks, I can go for kills. And I can go for damage. Okay, we can do this. Tracks, kills, and damage. No problem. We'll play a heavy tank, and we'll go for tracks. I think E100 or VK... Yeah, let's go VK90. We can do it, guys, and we'll get the K2 before the end of the stream, hopefully. I'm gonna drink me a little bit of Arnold Palmer. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of bummed I didn't pick Jaja, but hindsight 2020, right? There's no way I would have known. Plus, I'm happy that I got to stream Evany, because I haven't showcased them yet this season, and if I didn't stream them today, I don't know if I would have streamed them at all. Maybe on the last day if it came down to it, but I think I would like to watch that Jaja versus Void set, because that's going to be pretty important. Can I get this tracking shot? Yes, huge. All I needed was to damage tracks. I'm happy. Or to break tracks of tanks. So now that I broke the tracks of the mouse, let me see if I can maybe track the E100. That could be good. Their TDs are pushing. 183, 4K5. Where is their 113? That's a tank we don't know. He's probably in that back corner. I was thinking about pushing that back corner, but I think I'd rather put my tank here. There's the 113 GFD. I don't have the gun elevation to put a shot up there. And the 30B puts a nice one into me. Well played. Okay, we're starting to lose our tanks here. Can we get the tracking shot? We can! Mission complete, it says. That's huge. I'm happy. I'd like to do damage now, but it's not going to be the easiest to do damage in a heavy tank. Okay, someone shot this guy, the 268. Nice. There's their mouse. Sniping mouse. We have a chance of winning this. It's 5 tanks to 5. And their mouse is sniping. So I'm probably okay here, actually. I'm still healthy. These are 140. A try from the 268. That was the grill. There's the mouse again. He doesn't get one in. 268 dies. Tough. Want to not take too much ram damage here. I'm good with that. I'm okay. Alright, we should pen this. And this guy thinks he's the guy. And I guess he is. Somehow we bounced that. They only have mediums and the mouse left, which is good, but I'm stuck on this rock. Did not want to take that shot. Stuck on the rock. Teammates are full HP, though. They should be able to help. Now, unfortunately, if this 30B gets behind me, it's going to be very tricky. I don't have gun elevation to shoot him if he jumps either. You'd be fun when we get away. Thank you for the reminder, Pickle. Yeah, there's 30B. He pens me. You're too far forward. Nice, and the girl gets the kill. That's big. Oh no, that's the mouse. Don't roll high. Thank you. Where the fuck is their prog? Prog was back there. The Yag is unfortunately not helping with the spots. I'm going to back out, and I'm going to let my teammates do the work here. I have 400 HP. If they expect me to spot, they are mistaken. I'm going to sit here. My team's not lit. Bill's not lit. What's the play? I don't really want this game to be drawn out. I saw a bush. I saw something fall back there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I saw it. There we go. Having good vision helps. And also having fog off helps. Fog off is very important. If you guys have your fog settings max, you want your fog settings ultra low. Helps you to see further. Grenado Mexico 15 says ja ja ja. Unfortunately, this game is going to be drawn out, isn't it? Okay, missed that shot, but we're hauled down. Our lower plate's covered. We're not reloaded to shoot this man. He's going to try to go over us. Don't have the gun elevation. Go for a wiggle. Oh! Get a touch in. And he bounced all of his shots. We bounced ours. And again, he bounces. Oof. No, I missed mine because I was tracked and I couldn't turn. But teammates pick up the kill. That's big. I would have liked to get that kill, but I wouldn't have rolled high enough. I do need kills, and I got one. But we finished that mission. Now we just need to get 2 more kills. A little bit more damage. Or a win with this next game as well. Let's play heavy. If I can get 3 TDs on my team and I can play as a good heavy, we could win. Pin message? That's fine. If you guys would like to, that's cool. If not, I'm not tripping. We got 2 Yags. 183, they have a Yag 183. 268v4. They have a Sparta platoon. And a Terraria member. Good players. We have a Kraken player, but he's in the 183. If he can be effective in the 183, that would be huge. That would be game changing. I just need to track. No, I've already finished the track. I just need to do damage and get kills. Kills, kills, kills. Unfortunate bounce. Looks like they're going for Rams here. Oh my goodness. I should probably get myself out of here, to be honest. If we can get this kill, that'd be big. Dead. Unfortunately, we do lose a tank, though. Or we were down a tank, I should say. And our Yag's alone. Why is he alone? Trading a Yag for a Kara is horrible. Horrible trade. It's very bad. And what is the team doing? Not clear. Rocky 3 from Sparta saying, nice camping bots. I am definitely sending that to Sparta lead. As a former member, I can call that out. Toxic, and for what? Game mode. Unfortunately, we're not winning this, and we're not going to get the 3 wins in a row. Again, losing the 3rd game. But it is what it is. Alright, we're going to roll the giveaway at the end of this one. The end of this next game, we're doing it. So make sure that you are entered. Type in DFM in the Twitch chat to win a July Battle Pass. And we will play the Leopard 1. Fun tank. And then we're done. We get a Primo Purple platoon. I would have liked to have them last game because we would have maybe had our 3rd one in a row, but it's tough. It is what it is. Guys, if you keep typing it, you're not going to enter any more. You don't get more entries. So Z attack, you've typed it in like 4 or 5 times. You don't get 5 entries, unfortunately. You just get 1. But if you're just trying to confirm your own entry, fair enough. No problem. Just don't want to make someone think that. Okay, that snapshot didn't work. That guy's still teleporting. That guy's teleporting too. Okay, we can launch. Away. Our mouse is already very, very low. Makes me think he rammed somebody, but he hasn't gotten any kills yet, so I don't know if he's rammed anyone. Yeah, no one on their team is really taking much damage. I think he's just getting himself killed. I don't have gun depression here. It's very sad. Let's see if we can get this. No, shoot. We're throwing, guys. If he hits a second into me, I'm gonna be mad. We're losing this one too, bruh. Well, the games don't really... I don't think it matters. I think I just need to get a track here, actually. No, I've already done that. I'm an idiot. What do I need to do? How is that Patton still alive, brothers? And he's still shooting me. Sheridan, you're garbage. Yeah, I die here. Sheridan needs to quit the game, bro. We lose with a Primo Purple platoon. This is unfortunate. Alright, we're rolling the giveaway. I will type in the chat like 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. Check my phone. Is attack sending it again? That's 5th message, bro. Insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, and we roll it. Bang! Medieval Bacon. Let's make sure you're following. He is following as of June 4th, so not that long ago. But I wasn't sharing my screen. Sorry. Medieval Bacon has won the giveaway, and it did say so in the chat as well. So we close that out. Congrats, Medieval Bacon. Medieval, if you're here, you need to DM me on Discord with your username, ID, and server. So you go to your profile, get your username and ID by copying this. You click on this, it'll copy it. Send me that with your server, and you win. And you'll get a July Battle Pass. All right, we're going to call it there, guys. It's been fun. Catch y'all tomorrow for more of the top 8. I'm going to try to watch Jaja Void and then Origin Joker, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is about it. We'll go ahead and start the raid now. So go ahead and tune in to follow the streamer that I'm about to raid. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, as always, stay safe. Happy tanking.